Ever since I was a little kid, I was fascinated with acting. The greatest part of it is it's about the human condition and telling a story. And I think it's incredible to be able to share that with other people and hope that they can relate to who you're playing. I grew up in a very loving family. We had a swimming pool. We went to the water parks during the summer. I became best friends with everybody down the cul-de-sac. When I turned 12, my dad got transferred to Northern California, to the foothills of Tahoe. That's when everything in my life started to change. We moved halfway through the school year, and it was so hard making friends. I remember I was the only girl saxophonist. And to top it off, I had braces and I wore glasses. So I got picked on right away. That's also when my body started to change for the first time. I put on a substantial amount of weight. I remember being bullied over my weight, ridiculed for the things that I wore. I started to feel very alone as a kid for the first time. I suddenly felt like I wasn't good enough. My sophomore year, my dad got diagnosed with stomach cancer. By my senior year in high school, he stopped working. And before I knew it, hospice was in our house, and he passed away 2 weeks later. After my dad died, we had to downsize. So my mom and I moved into a little apartment. I got a scholarship to Arizona State University. My goal was just to go study as much as I could and go after my dream, which was acting. When I was 18 years old and a freshman in college, my mother was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. My mom's disease was a priority for my siblings and I for the next 20 years. We understood that her life would be changed forever, and therefore ours would be changed forever. For much of my 20s and 30s, if not all of them, I was putting so much energy into taking care of other people to where I started to neglect my own needs. I had this pressure that I put on myself that I needed security. And so I poured so much of my energy into my job because it was consistent for a paycheck, consistent for healthcare. I stopped focusing on my dreams. When I suddenly didn't have my mother, I felt incredibly alone. My mom was my best friend. She was my number one cheerleader. I just never felt judged by her, even with my weight changes. She made me feel beautiful. A few months after my mom passed away, I really thought about the fact that my parents, neither one of them would want me to be miserable, and that they worked so hard and tried their best to give me a great life, that I need to honor them and pursue my dreams. I remembered why I came out to LA, and I started to find life within myself again because I was focusing on something that I really love to do. Today, I'm getting auditions consistently, and I've even booked parts. And for the first time ever, I'm writing a screenplay, which has been another dream that I've held on to for a long time. Cheryl Schmidt, Los Angeles, 5'7". This is the most that I've weighed in my life. And so it's been amazing for me to be able to book things as I am now and feel comfortable as a working actress. A close friend who I really respect and admire pointed out to me BloomChic on Instagram. When I saw myself in the mirror in these clothes, I just felt like I was a new person. I finally have a wardrobe for the first time in my life where I'm not struggling digging through my closet, my drawers, hoping that something still fits and will look just okay. It's not so much about what I weigh or even how I look, it's how I feel inside. And these clothes make me feel amazing. Reimagining for me means taking care of myself and being completely independent and really focusing on my dreams and my passions more than ever. pursuing acting, pursuing screenwriting, and most importantly, focusing on my health. Amazing things are ahead of me, and I'm surrounded by incredible people who are there to support me. I am Cheryl Lynn Schmidt, and this is a reimagining.